Now, Good Morning Northwest, desperation in LA. Another death reported as the fire-ravaged region faces the most extreme fire weather warning.
Our forecast has more sunshine, but colder temperatures on the way. We'll talk about how cold and when in just a bit.
Jobs, opportunities, and millions of dollars coming to Spokane. But we're learning about a multi-million-dollar manufacturing facility that's in the works. You're watching Good Morning Northwest on 4 News Now. Thanks for starting your day with us. I'm Natalie Grant.
And I'm Robin Nance. It is a Wednesday, January 15th. Let's check in with Mark and our first alert forecast. We might see more sun today.
I think we'll see more sunshine than yesterday. And yesterday we had a couple hours of, wow, what is that? We do have a low cloud deck still. It's fairly thin, 28 degrees. We're seeing the remnants of the Wolf Moon out there. And winds are less than 10 miles an hour and will be throughout the day. Taking a look at the 4 things you need to know. The patchy morning fog continues not only today, but we'll expect to see it again tomorrow morning. More afternoon sunshine today, potentially tomorrow. Colder starting on Friday, and we're going to be staying dry. So we don't anticipate any winter weather in the lower elevations all the way into next week. Variable clouds as we look at the radar and satellite, but the radar not showing any reflection of any moisture that's even into the mountains yet. Tomorrow, we'll see a bit of a different story. Currently, it's 24 up into Deer Park, 26 Cheney, temperatures hovering near 30 degrees all the way into parts of North Idaho. Our forecast today, pretty simple. Got a little bit of patchy fog out there. We're going to have afternoon sunshine. Temperatures warming up faster today than they have for the last couple of days, as we'll be into the 30s by 10 a.m. We'll have 37 for a high about 2 o'clock. And then as the sun sets, we get colder quickly.
All right, Mark, thanks. Well, this morning, Los Angeles County is facing again the most severe wind warning, raising a new threat for new fires. Heavy winds could also spread for these existing fires.
Yeah, overnight, the massive Palisades fire was only 17% contained, and 1 more person has been declared dead. Hannah Joy's at the Breaking Now desk. Hannah, what are emergency crews facing this morning?
Robin, right now they are transforming the Rose Bowl Stadium into a wildfire command center. Today, thousands of people are still under evacuation orders, and another 84,000 have been warned that they may need to leave their homes.
When we're giving you warnings, that's the time you should probably think about going.
25 people have died, and more than 12,000 homes and businesses are destroyed. For one man, this is his first time seeing what's left of his home. Last week, when the evacuation orders came, Howard stayed. He never thought the wildfire would reach his home, but it did. The neighborhood he once knew and grew up in is now destroyed. Howard and his son are not sure if the community will come back again.
You have people who have lost everything and are absolutely not going to be able to afford having to live somewhere else on a pension.
Howard is not the only person who stayed to battle the fire. Rodney Nickerson, a pillar of the LA community, died in the Eden fire. In this video, you can see what's left of Rodney's home. Before the fire swept through, his daughter spoke to him.
He said he'll be fine. I'll be here when you guys come back.
The next morning, she found his body in his bed. Many families impacted by the fires have stories just like this. They know people who have lived in these homes for decades and simply don't want to leave. Reporting in studio, Hannah Joy, 4 News Now.
Hannah, thanks. Well, there is a scam you need to look out for. The Spokane County Sheriff's Office is warning about phone calls in which the scammer is posing as law enforcement. The scammer will let the person on the other end of the line know they are in legal trouble and threaten them with jail time in order to get them to send money via prepaid credit cards or cryptocurrency. If you get one of these calls, them asking for money in unusual ways is one of the ways the Sheriff's Office says you can tell it's a scam.
This isn't something that law enforcement does. We're not going to call and demand payment and say that, that you're going to be under arrest if you don't make this payment immediately.
The Sheriff's Office says if you do get one of these calls, do not engage, just hang up. If you're confused about whether it was a legitimate call, look up the correct number for the police department or the Sheriff's Office and call them directly. Finally, never give out personal or banking information over the phone.
We got some good news for the Medellin Falls area. $1 million is being awarded to advance critical repairs to the water system following a catastrophic failure there last year. On October 17th, 2 sections of the aging water mains ruptured on a steep hillside, sending debris onto Highway 31 and damaging the hillside and disrupting service for 200 customers. The temporary system in place as of now is insufficient for long-term reliability. The Pend Oreille Utility District says this money comes from the Commerce Department's Emergency Rapid Response Funding, which is replacing a previous grant and loan from the State Public Works, reducing the financial burden on customers. Repairs are underway and expected to be completed by June.
In Spokane, $48 million in federal funding is coming to help create an American Aerospace Materials Manufacturing Center. Senator Maria Cantwell made that announcement. She says the facility will develop thermoplastic materials that will replace metal in aircraft. The center is expected to repurpose a former manufacturing facility near the airport and provide workforce training with regional institutions to create new career pathways in the area. And Spokane will be designated Fan Zone City during the 2026 FIFA World Cup.
Sounds fun. Spokane is one of 8 cities across Washington chosen by the host city of Seattle to help celebrate the 2026 FIFA World Cup. The city is just beginning to plan for this event, and getting kids involved in the World Cup is a big priority. Fan zones have plenty of options to celebrate the World Cup, which includes activities, live entertainment, and city officials say Spokane will also look for ways to stream games at places like the Pavilion to create opportunities for some communal events.
This is going to be tremendous for our kids and families. We are making an all-in investment on them with playing fields and opportunities.
Spokane is also in the running to become a proposed base camp for one of the teams in 2026. We'll find out a lot more about that in the spring of next year, but that sounds so fun.
Yeah, it's going to be great. So exciting.
So exciting. Your Good Morning Northwest time is 6:06.
All right, what's exciting is possibility of seeing some sun, but that might come at a little bit of a cost, right?
Clear skies, and then we get cold, and we've got Arctic air that's going to be coming into the northern plains, but influencing our overnight lows into the teens. I mean, the coldest we've been so far is 24 degrees. So these temperatures into the teens, it's going to be impactful. We'll have a full check of forecast coming up.
And snowplows are mostly sitting out this winter since we just haven't had much snow. But the road crews are still working. Just ahead, we'll take a look at what they are up to.
Live stream KXLY Plus on the 4 News Now app.
4 News Now weather is brought to you by Coeur d'Alene Casino Resort Hotel.
Rain or shine, day or night, good weather always reigns at the Coeur d'Alene Casino. No matter the weather, winning is better. Your 7-day forecast calls for fun at the Coeur d'Alene Casino.
Coeur d'Alene Casino, winning is just the beginning.
A new year and a new adventure with the perfect Chevy to take you anywhere. With pure power unleashed and future-forward technology. Because every mile matters. And every path leads to new possibilities. Get $5,250 total cash allowance on this Silverado. Plus, current Chevy owners and lessees get an additional $1,000 cash allowance when you purchase. See your hometown Chevy dealer today.
Oh, what a good time we will have. You can make it happen again.
Voltaren for long-lasting arthritis pain relief.
All right, it's going to be another good day. Hey, it's cold out, you guys. Families are freezing. They deserve better than that. Let's show them how business should be done. Hey, guys, have a great day. Need anything, let me know. Okay, Fixed Rider is free, baby. You know it's actually going all the way this year, right?
Yeah, I do.
Big day. No heat calls, right? We haven't been voted #1 for nothing, you guys. We've worked really hard to earn these customers' trust, and let's show them that we are the best company in town, okay?
Frisky's World.
Come on, let's explore.
That's made with real salmon.
Look what I found. Little soups for cats.
There's the delicious taste of tuna we treasure.
Definitely coming back tomorrow.
Friskies, always more to explore. Fred's Appliance Clearance Centers are your one-stop shop for top quality appliances and unbeatable prices. Top brand closeouts, full factory warranty, and new inventory arriving daily. Take advantage of incredible discounts with savings you won't find anywhere else. Hurry in! With Fred's Clearance Center's huge selection of heavily discounted name brand appliances, the inventory moves fast. For the best deals on appliances in Spokane, visit either of Fred's clearance centers today.
National RV Show opens tomorrow at 9. Spokane Convention Center. Manufacturers coming from across the country. Grand Design, Jayco, and more. Live band, adult beverages, bank on site, indoors and more. NationalRVShow.com.
Your time is 6:10. Here's a look at what's new on Good Morning Northwest. South Korean President Yoon Suk-yeol has officially been arrested.
Yoon left his residential compound with investigators in a motorcade this morning and was taken into custody. It's the first time such an action has been taken against a sitting president in South Korea, and just the latest chapter in a weeks-long political saga following the embattled president's shock martial law decree last month. Yoon is wanted for questioning in multiple investigations related to his short-lived declaration, including over accusations of leading an insurrection, which is a crime punishable by life imprisonment or even the death penalty.
Today, the Supreme Court hears arguments in a case that could affect access to sexually explicit websites. At issue, a new law in Texas that requires visitors to porn sites to undergo some kind of age verification process. Critics claim that would violate the First Amendment because it would burden adults' access to protected speech. 18 other states have also passed laws requiring age verification on porn sites.
President Biden is expected to address the nation for the final time tonight from the Oval Office. During his speech, the president will tout what he says are his top achievements while in office.
And President Biden's farewell will begin at 5 o'clock right here on 4 News Now. Right after the speech, we'll have live reaction and local news on a special edition of 4 News Now with Derek and Kirsten.
10-second takeaway on Wednesday. Light fog out there. We see it on the move. Sunshine this afternoon. You're still going to want to dress warm. There's no doubt about that. Grab your shades. 37 the high today.
Well, despite the chilly temperatures in the forecast, there hasn't been much snow on the roads.
That is giving road crews the opportunity to tackle some other projects that they usually can't get to this time of year. We spoke with officials from the city of Spokane, Spokane County, and the Department of Transportation. They all say road crews are still keeping busy. They're out filling potholes, doing line work, replacing road markings, and cleaning up the streets.
When we do get those breaks, temperatures slightly warmer than average, above freezing, we can take that opportunity to kind of take care of some of those other issues.
One thing the DOT says it's noticing more of is the unusual of freezing fog. That means crews have been using more de-icing materials on the roads, but fewer plows out there. But they're keeping busy. Hopefully that'll benefit us when it gets warmer out.
I hope so too.
Your Good Morning Northwest time right now is 6:12.
Spokane changed its homeless shelter model, opening more locations during dangerous weather. Now it's pouring hundreds of thousands of additional dollars into that. What it looks like coming up.
And if you're looking for some weekend plans, well, we got one for you. Coeur d'Alene's Mac and Cheese Festival is back with cheese galore. Looking delicious. Allison Martinez is live for a sneak peek of some of the chef's creations. That's right after this break.
When you get injured in a car accident, you're going to have to fight with a big insurance company
who make huge profits by paying out small settlements.
That's when you call Russell and Hill.
Call 800-LAW-0842.
At Parker Subaru, we understand that every Subaru is unique.
That's why we offer a wide range of genuine Subaru accessories designed to enhance your driving experience and match your lifestyle. From rugged outdoor adventures to everyday convenience, we have what you need to personalize your Subaru.
Explore genuine Subaru accessories at parkersubaru.com or visit us at Parker Subaru in beautiful Coeur d'Alene.
Not the best sound to start your day with, is it? Your next decision should be to call Precision. Our professionally trained technicians are here to provide you with award-winning service every time, so we can get you back up and running fast. Call or book online today.
Planning a trip to 49 degrees north? Make Mistaqua Casino Hotel your home base for an unforgettable ski, stay, and play experience. Store your gear securely in our convenient ski lockers. And after a day on the slopes, relax in our indoor swimming pool, hot tub, or unwind in one of our comfortable, beautiful new hotel rooms. Mistaqua Casino Hotel is located just north of Spokane on Highway 395 near Chewelah. Visit Mistaqua.com for more details.
Once again, it's time for Kerner Furniture's annual January clearance sale. Everything in the store is reduced for clearance, and there's never been a better time to buy. Kerner Furniture's January clearance sale. It's time.
If you remember this commercial, it might be time for some new furniture.
And with the Kerner clock ticking, it's the perfect time during our January clearance sale.
Time for a new Lazy Boy recliner at the lowest prices in town? We've got a few.
Find time to come into Kerner Furniture during our January clearance sale.
Clock's ticking.
Go, Chiefs, go! Puck comes out to the blue line. Weinstein open his rip and fires a shot, and he scores!
Saturday, January 18th, in the Spokane Veterans Memorial Arena, it's Military Appreciation Night presented by Pizza Factory. Your Spokane Chiefs will wear special jerseys to benefit Washington State Fallen Heroes Project. And the first 5,000 fans receive a rally towel courtesy of Pizza Factory. Puck drops at 6:05. Spokane Chiefs Military Appreciation Night presented by Pizza Factory. For tickets, go to SpokaneChiefs.com.
Watch KXLY Plus over the air on KXLY ABC4. Live updates, breaking news, weather every 10 minutes from the 4 News Now team. Get up to date on the information you need in just an hour. Weekdays at 11 a.m. and 4 p.m. over the air on KXLY ABC4.
If you've been in a wreck with a big truck,
you can bet the trucking company has a lot of lawyers working for them.
That's when you call Russell & Hill
to make sure you get all the money you deserve.
Call 800-LAW-0842.
4 News Now is brought to you by Custom Truck.
Live stream KXLY Plus on the 4 News Now app.
Welcome back. The time right now is 6:16. Mac and cheese is a childhood favorite for many people and an adult favorite too for many of us. And this weekend you can enjoy it in a whole new way.
Yeah, local chefs will put their spin on the comfort food during Coeur d'Alene's Mac and Cheese Festival. Allison Martinez is live in downtown Coeur d'Alene for a sneak peek of all the cheese.
Yum.
Good morning. I'm going on a bit of a mac and cheese world tour this morning. It's been a great start to the day. I'm joined by Claire this morning. She is the co-owner here at the Burger Dock, and you've got your creation all ready to go for us. Can you tell us about this?
Yes, absolutely. Good morning. We are coming to you live with a hamburger helper inspired mac and cheese featuring our fresh meat from Woods Meat Processing, some sharp cheddar cheese, and topped with something green, of course, a little parsley and crunchy onion.
Delicious. Now, it's been so cool to see the different interpretations from all the different restaurants here, and this really embodies everything that you guys have going on here. Yes. Can you tell us a little bit about your business?
Yeah, absolutely. So Burger Dock was founded in 2019 in Sandpoint, Idaho, just an hour north of Coeur d'Alene. We opened our second location here in 2022. We focus on handcrafted, locally sourced burgers, featuring as much local produce, meat, beer, all the things as possible. And we're also very famous for our hand-cut, fresh French fries.
Delicious. So you might as well pick up some of those to go on the side here when you get your mac and cheese hamburger helper creation. Now, you said this is your third year that you guys have been involved with this.
Yes, it is. Yeah, 3 years strong. We've participated every year since we opened, and each year I think we get a little bit better logistically, and we also get a little bit closer to our roots, focused on hamburger.
Yeah, absolutely. And there's about, I believe, 19 different chefs that will all be competing this weekend for that grand prize at the end. And why should people come by your spot?
I think ours is really about comfort food, right? You know, going for that People's Choice Award.
Yes.
It reminds you of home. It reminds you of something your mom or dad might have made you growing up. And yeah, but elevated a little bit in our Burger Dock fashion.
Yeah, amazing. Well, if your mouth is watering, you're going to have to fulfill your cravings this weekend. There are a couple of different ticket options available, and you can find more information on our website, kxly.com. Thank you so much for joining us this morning.
Thank you so much.
Send it back to you guys in studio.
Oh, that hamburger helper mac and cheese. I feel like that unlocked a memory.
Oh my gosh, so many different choices too. Yeah. So many different varieties.
Yeah, sometimes the memories aren't so good. You know, my mother would try to make mac and cheese and put about a gallon of Velveeta. Do you remember that? The cheese that would melt while it just sat in the kitchen.
Yeah.
But Hamburger Helper brings wonderful memories to me because she couldn't even screw that up. She's a horrible cook.
Mama.
Horrible cook. All right, good morning, everybody. Mac and cheese and hamburger, but it sounds dynamite. Fog and low clouds. We haven't updated. It updated itself to nothing, but we do have some thick fog in around the Tri-Cities. We also have a fog and mist in and around Spokane and into the West Plains, with temperatures that are hovering into the upper 20s and the road temperatures below freezing. Some of the untreated roads could get some black ice, so take it easy. Again, we're reminding you every day just give yourself 5 to 10 minutes, especially with the fog, so you get everywhere you need to be safe. Temperatures warming up faster than they have, 32 by 10 o'clock, and then sunshine and warming to 37 degrees. My voice shows the excitement of that event. It's going to be nice. Winds are going to be light. You still want those warm layers. Things are going to cool off quickly as we get into sunset. Overnight, we're expecting more potential patchy freezing fog. So be aware. Around the country, into the Gulf states, we're seeing rain showers and a few pockets of severe weather. Still wintry mix into New England, but the colder air is starting to come in now from areas to the north. That Arctic air mass is expected to come in Friday here into areas of Southern California. Just want to give you the latest updates on what they're dealing with the fire weather warnings that now are north and south of Los Angeles, Ojai, all the way up to Santa Maria, and from Huntington Beach all the way down into areas just to the east of San Diego. Widespread area. Those Santa Ana winds gusting in excess of 50 miles an hour potential, and that is not a great situation. But once they get through today, tomorrow looks to be better when it comes to the winds. For us, not a lot of wind. We'll see sunshine, a few clouds on the move. Expect more cloud cover Thursday afternoon or evening, with that potential for snow coming in Thursday night and Friday into the mountains of Idaho and Montana. Colder weather starting to come in. That's going to put wind chills to maybe 15 to 20 below zero into areas of Montana, the Dakotas, and Minnesota. Yeah, Minnesota. It's going to be cold. For us, we're going to have variable clouds, and we'll stay dry. 37 the high today, 40 into Coeur d'Alene, 41 into Pullman. Expecting our temperatures to be into the mid-30s through tomorrow. Friday, 31, mid-20s, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, with overnight lows into the teens. And Natalie, you know exactly what I'm talking about. That's what we hear all the time in North Dakota and Minnesota.
Are you making fun of me?
No, not you. My Norwegians talk the same way in Scobie, Montana.
Okay.
Yeah,
Smart.
Yeah.
Good morning, Northwest time right now is 6:21.
The Pullman Greyhounds and North Central Wolfpack hit the floor for some high school hoops last night, with both teams near the top of the standings. Both teams needed the win. Who walked away with it? That's coming up after the break in Morning Sports.
Live stream KXLY Plus on the 4 News Now app.
It's the new year, and we're ringing in the savings, like up to $15,520 off or 0% APR on a new Sierra 1500 Denali. And ask us about our 3-day return and 7-day exchange. We're family owned and operated at GMC of Riverfront Park.
Gold Seal Plumbing is the only local company to offer the Light Ray pipelining system, which allows us to repair your pipes without digging any holes and can be done in less than a day. Our factory certified technicians use a high-speed chain cleaner that grinds away obstruction. Then our no-dig system pushes the liner down the pipe, and within minutes, the liner is hardened, making a seamless and durable pipe that will last decades. To see the full video, go to goldsealplumbing.com/trenchless and call Gold Seal Plumbing today. We're on our way.
Your home is more than a place, it's a feeling, a reflection of who you are. And at the Tin Roof, we believe furniture should do more than fill a room. It should inspire it. From timeless dining tables to sofas you can sink into and decor that tells your story, every piece is thoughtfully curated to make your space feel effortlessly you. Because it's not just furniture, it's where memories are made, where comfort lives, and where life happens. It's more than furniture, it's a feeling.
The Harlem Globetrotters 2025 World Tour is here. We're coming to Spokane Arena on January 27th and Beasley Coliseum on February 4th. Go to harlemglobetrotters.com/Washington for tickets to the 2025 World Tour, presented by Jersey Mike Subs.
Life moves fast, and we get it. You're busy. Our digital banking can change how you manage your money. Whether you're chatting with a representative after hours, depositing a check from your phone, or meeting with us face-to-face. Wherever life takes you, we've got you covered. It's your money. Access it anytime, anywhere. Open your account at p1fcu.org. P1FCU, your community, your credit union.
Meet Gomer Pyle, musical Marie.
Watch MeTV over the air on KXLY 4.2.
It's It's the new year, and we're ringing in the savings, like up to $9,000 off for 3.9% APR on a new Sierra 2500 HD Denali. And ask us about our 3-day return and 7-day exchange. We're family owned and operated at GMC of Riverfront Park.
Welcome to Morning Sports. I'm Jack Wallace. It's been a long 3.5 years for North Central trying to get the revenge on Pullman. The last time they played, a 74-53 Greyhound win, their third in a row over the Wolfpack. So both these teams coming into the matchup last night near the top of GSL 2A, and both, well, they need a win to stay there. Pullman winners in the school's last 3 meetings, and they also just ended their 3-game win streak at the talons of West Valley. NC coming off a 6-point win over Clarkston, trying to keep it up tonight. First quarter, no good pressure on Vaughn Holstad. He recovers, pass inside Ryan Ha. What a bounce pass to the senior Daniel Kwan. His short hook shot is good. Pullman taking the lead, and they look for a double-digit lead. Just minutes later, Gavin Dealey in for 2, just missing a block attempt by Isaac Williams. Timeout Wolfpack. Closing seconds of the quarter, Tyson Vogrig to Ja'an Carney for 3. Hits it less than a second before the buzzer. We're down to a 7-point game, but it would be Pullman who pulls it out. They win it 67-63. That's now 4 straight wins for the Greyhounds over the Wolfpack, and that's also all for Morning Sports this morning. Tune in later today at 6 and Nightside for more sports all around the area.
Good morning. Northwest time is 6:25.
An intersection known for being unsafe may have some changes on the horizon. What could be on the way to the North Washington and West Buckeye intersection when we come back.
Plus, some more of Trump's cabinet picks are set to sit before Congress today in day 2 of confirmation hearings. After the break, Hannah Joy has a look at yesterday's contentious hearing and which ones are still to come. And as we send you to a break, here's your first look at what's coming up on Good Morning America.
In this morning's GMA First Look, Heidi Montag and Spencer Pratt opening up.
Spencer was like, grab anything you want to keep. So I grabbed my kids' teddy bears.
The couple who made a name for themselves on the reality show The Hills.
It's going to be me and you here, right?
Deal. Now confronting a sobering new reality, sharing the devastation of the Los Angeles wildfires, including the loss of their Pacific Palisades home, with millions on social media.
We got what's left of a hummingbird feeder. That's positive.
And this morning, they're opening up to GMA.
What was it like seeing the entire house in debris and ash with nothing left?
You just feel like you're in a horror movie.
Coming up at 7 a.m., we'll have much more with Heidi Montag and Spencer Pratt, plus full live coverage of the Los Angeles wildfires. With your GMA First Look, I'm Jacqueline Lee, ABC News, Los Angeles.
Touch can mean so many things, even for children with moderate to severe eczema. Touch can stir a sense of wonder, can make a ride go smoothly, and make a smile stretch ear to ear. Dupixent can help your child stay ahead of eczema with clearer skin and noticeably less itch. When a touch is all in good fun, Dupixent helps block a key source of inflammation inside the body that can cause eczema to help heal your child's skin from within. Severe allergic reactions can occur. Get help right away for face, mouth, tongue, or throat swelling, wheezing, or trouble breathing. Tell your doctor of new or worsening eye problems like eye pain, vision changes, or blurred vision, joint aches and pain, or a parasitic infection. Don't change or stop asthma or other medicines without talking to your doctor. Dupixent, the #1 prescribed biologic by dermatologists and allergists. Help your child feel the heal and see the difference. Reach out to your child's eczema specialist today.
Live stream KXLY Plus on the 4 News Now app.
4 News Now is brought to you by STCU and Volunteers Count.
Get ready for the largest national RV show ever. Tomorrow through Monday at the downtown Spokane Convention Center. Multiple RV dealers, countless manufacturers, and unbeatable deals. Shop Brinkley, Grand Design, Jayco, Bigfoot, and more. All the newest travel trailers, toy haulers, fifth wheels, and motorhomes. And all with massive manufacturers discounts. Free admission, live music, adult beverages, family fun, scavenger hunt. And you could win a new RV. Doors open 9 a.m. at the downtown Spokane Convention Center. Schedule a free VIP tour at nationalrvshow.com.
Fairway Floor Abbey Carpet in Post Falls has been North Idaho's premier flooring shop for over 30 years. From remodels to new construction, they've got your home or business covered from wall to wall. Their expert design team will work with you to find the perfect floor for your lifestyle and budget. They've got the lowest prices. From carpet and area rugs to hardwood, LVP and laminate, if you can dream it, they can floor it. Dream it, design it, live it at Fairway Floor Abbey Carpet in Post Falls.
When you've been seriously injured, choosing the right legal team is the most important decision you'll make. Craig Swap & Associates is a top personal injury law firm for one reason: we win.
If you or a loved one has been seriously injured, our team of winning attorneys is here for you. We'll review your case for free and start working immediately to win the compensation you deserve. Craig Swap & Associates, one call, that's all.
From 4 News Now, this is Good Morning Northwest.
The 4 News Now story tracker starts this half hour with breaking news. The Israeli government expects an agreement on a ceasefire and hostage deal as early as today. Sources say major progress has been made and a final deal could begin implementation by Sunday. Any deal with Hamas must be approved by Israel's Security Cabinet. Then the Israeli Supreme Court would hear petitions opposing the release of Palestinians due to be granted their freedom as part of this agreement. We'll continue following this story as it develops.
The looming ban on TikTok in the United States has hundreds of thousands of Americans downloading a different Chinese social media app. It's called Red Note. It rose to the top of the U.S. Apple Store this week, with many users saying they joined Red Note as an act of defiance against the government's move to ban TikTok due to the Chinese ties. According to Reuters, Red Note has 700,000 new users in just the past 2 days.
The California fires have prompted Beyonce to delay a big announcement. She posted the news on Instagram, where she originally teased the reveal Christmas Day. Beyonce's foundation has donated $2.5 million to LA fire relief, and she's encouraging her fans to contribute what they can. Good morning, Northwest. I'm Robin Nance.
And I'm Natalie Grant. Today is Wednesday, January 15th. Let's start things off with Mark Peterson and a look at our first alert forecast on this National Bagel Day. Mark.
Ooh, yummy.
Nice, nice. We have temperatures that say a nice warm bagel would be a nice addition to your breakfast. 28 degrees, some light fog in around the region. We're seeing some mist out of some of that. Could produce some black ice in some of those areas on the untreated roads. 4 things that we want you to know. The patchy morning fog will be with us not only today, but again tomorrow. Afternoon sunshine today. Looking forward to that. It's going to get colder starting on Friday and into the weekend and staying dry all the way into next week. The radar, satellite, well, the satellite's showing some clouds on the move. That's about it. Some afternoon sunshine expected, but that low cloud deck and light fog continues to be a part of our world. 31 into the valley, 24 in Deer Park. Fairchild, you're at 28, and we have upper 20s all the way into parts of Hayden. Our forecast today, we're going to warm up sooner than we have over the past couple of days. Our high today is going to be 37 degrees. That'll be the heat of the week, if you will. 34 is a normal high for this time of year, and then we'll cool off quickly with more dense freezing fog potential tomorrow morning.
Mark, thanks. Inclement weather shelters have already been activated 35 times so far this winter.
And that number will most likely go up with even colder temperatures on the way. At Monday's meeting, the City Council made contract amendments with 4 shelters in Spokane, spending another $200,000 on 4 different sites. The Salvation Army relies on these funds to keep their doors open for the rest of the winter.
Our 25 beds fill up every single night. Just last night, we turned away 3 individuals just because we didn't have space, and that is common and regular.
Due to the closure of the track shelter, the Salvation Army has had to move its inclement weather site to the basement of the Way Out shelter. This means it has fewer beds to offer, but there are benefits to bringing these 2 styles of shelters together.
That we have cold weather beds right here at our facility at the Way Out, and the Way Out is a program that has levels of accountability built into it so that individuals are working towards next step solutions. But to have a low barrier option just below it gives us an opportunity to introduce folks upstairs.
The Salvation Army has 186 people staying at its inclement weather site so far, out of which 11 have moved into the Way Out shelter. Well, this morning, the Senate kicks off more confirmation hearings for President-elect Trump's cabinet nominees.
Hannah Joyce at the Breaking Now desk this morning. And Hannah, with 5 days left until President-elect Donald Trump's inauguration, who will face a confirmation hearing today?
Natalie, today, Pam Bondi, Trump's pick for Attorney General, will face her Senate confirmation hearing. This comes a day after Trump's pick for Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth faced his hearing.
We'll reestablish trust in our military, addressing the recruiting crisis, the retention crisis, and readiness crisis in our ranks.
Yesterday, Hegseth did not answer certain questions from Democrats. This included his allegations of sexual assault, excessive drinking, and his views of not wanting women in combat.
Say you care about keeping our armed forces strong and that you like that our armed forces is a meritocracy, then let's not lower the standards for you. You, sir, are a no-go at this station.
Throughout the day, you can expect 6 confirmation hearings. Meanwhile, President Biden will address the nation for the final time. Tonight, he will give his address in the Oval Office, where he will name some of his top accomplishments while in office.
It's clear. My administration is leaving the next administration with a very strong hand to play. And we're leaving them in America with more friends and stronger alliances, whose adversaries are weaker and under pressure. An America that once again is leading.
The last time that Biden addressed the nation from the Oval Office was when he announced his decision to withdraw from the 2024 campaign. Reporting in studio, Hannah Joy, 4 News Now.
Hannah, thanks. And you can see President Biden's farewell address to the nation tonight, beginning at 5 o'clock right here on 4 News Now. And that means our news will start a little later tonight. You can join Derek and Kirsten for local news coming up right after President Biden's speech.
The city of Spokane is looking at making changes to a dangerous intersection in the Emerson Garfield neighborhood. That intersection of North Washington Street and West Buckeye Avenue has seen multiple crashes over the last few years. A couple that lives at the intersection says they've had to replace their fence twice in the past 2 years because of crashes.
About 6 months into living here, in the middle of the night, a car flew through Washington, straight through the intersection, and instead of curving a little bit, they went straight through our yard, straight through our fence.
The city is considering blocking off the northbound lane going into the neighborhood or blocking off both lanes with concrete planters.
In the House, lawmakers passed a bill that would block transgender athletes from competing in women and girls sports at federally funded schools. House Speaker Mike Johnson saying this bill is not meant to target the trans community, but rather to protect women and girls.
It's biology. And biology is not bigotry, as we say. Anyone who would accuse the supporters of this legislation otherwise is ill-informed.
According to the House Committee on Education and the Workforce, the bill would not ban schools from letting males practice against women's sports teams. The bill now heads to the Senate next, where Republicans have a very narrow majority. That means at least 7 Democrats would have to vote with Republicans for the bill to receive the 60 votes it needs to clear the filibuster and ultimately receive a vote.
Joann, the fabrics and crafts retailer, has filed for bankruptcy for a second time within a year and announced it is seeking a sale. The 82-year-old retailer said in a statement that sluggish sales and inventory issues forced Joann to file for Chapter 11 again. Joann first filed for bankruptcy in March 2024 and emerged a month later as a private company, keeping all of its stores open. But the chain's problems continued. You might remember this past November, we learned of problems at the Joann Fabrics on the South Hill, where understaffing before the holidays led to boxes piling up in the store and calls to boycott the store over Black Friday. Joann blamed acute and unexpected inventory issues for stunted sales and a $615 million debt. Good morning, Northwest time is now 6:38 on the nose.
Checking back in with Mark Peterson. Some of us still seeing that fog and those low clouds this morning.
The impact growing a little bit around our area, certainly into North Idaho. We want everyone to be safe. We have really dense fog in around the Tri-Cities. If you're heading that way, take it easy. All right, it'll dissipate here in the next couple of hours. We'll have a full check of the forecast coming up.
Well, so to come here on Good Morning Northwest, you've likely started to get those W-2s. Well, you can start filing your 2024 taxes in just 2 weeks. We got some tips to set yourself up for success this year when we come back.
Connect with 4 News Now on KXLY+.
Wait, this gorgeous piece of sofa is on sale too?
Yeah, during the epic sell-off at Furniture Row, everything is on sale. Or score 60 months, no interest financing.
Epic sell-off, woo!
The epic sell-off on now at Furniture Row.
We're on with what's new this morning.
What's happening now?
And what's next for you?
Get what's new now
And next at 5 and 6 a.m.
right here.
And right here at 7A.
Because we're on all morning long. Good morning, Northwest and GMA.
Coeur d'Alene Denture Clinic is locally owned and operated and has been providing personalized, comfortable, and satisfying care to our clients for over 30 years. Our licensed denturists are trained in the latest techniques in the construction, development, and preparatory work of a denture. Full dentures, implant attachments, repairs, fittings, adjustments, we do it all. Every denture is made to look as close as possible to your natural teeth. With our knowledge and friendly staff, competitive costs, and quality of service, you'll leave Coeur d'Alene Denture Clinic smiling.
When it comes to taking care of your car, trust the family-owned service department that puts you first. At Coeur d'Alene Honda, we don't just fix cars, we keep your family safe on the road. With no hidden fees or surprise charges, you'll always know exactly what you're paying for. And with us, you only pay a 6% tax on parts, never on labor. Come to Coeur d'Alene Honda, where quality service meets honest pricing every time. Call us to schedule an appointment today.
70% of Washington jobs require education beyond high school, and that number is on the rise. Free or low-cost college or career training is possible for your child. Apply now and ensure there's a more lucrative and stable career in their future. Learn how at wogrant.org.
At Washington Trust Bank, can't is a four-letter word.
I think I'll sell my veggies at the market.
You even remember to water the house plants. I do this?
You can do this.
Hey, we need to build a home office.
We're adding another bathroom.
I think I'll study programming.
Bro, you even connect your phone to Bluetooth.
We believe you can do whatever you set your mind to, and we'll help you get there. Washington Trust Bank, privately owned, locally invested.
Wait, this gorgeous piece of sofa is on sale too.
Yeah, during the epic sell-off at Furniture Row, everything is on sale. Or score 60 months, no interest financing.
Epic sell-off. Woo!
The epic sell-off on now at Furniture Row.
Welcome back. The time right now is 6:41. The U.S. government's consumer watchdog agency is suing Capital One, accusing it of cheating millions of customers.
The Consumer Financial Protection Bureau accuses Capital One of freezing the interest rates of its flagship high interest rate savings account at low levels despite rates rising nationwide. And it says the bank launched a new account that offered better interest rates without telling customers with the other type of savings account. It claims that decision cost consumers more than $2 billion in lost interest payments. Capital One says it strongly disagrees with those claims. It says the new account was marketed widely, including on national TV, with the simplest and the most transparent terms in the industry.
10-second takeaway on this Wednesday. Light fog. We see that sort of growing outside of our area. Sunshine for this afternoon. You're still going to want to wear some light winter layers. Grab the shades. 37 the high.
The 2024 tax season begins in just 2 weeks, and there are some things you can start doing now to set yourself up for success.
Gather your W-2s, 1099s that report your income, and then also those receipts for anything that's deductible.
The IRS says its direct file program will now be open in 25 states. And that includes Washington and Idaho. For those eligible, it'll allow people to file their taxes directly with the IRS for free, which is always great to hear. Your Good Morning Northwest time right now is 6:42.
So if you weren't already hungry this morning, it's probably going to change. Allison Martinez is live in Coeur d'Alene.
This week, you can check out some items that aren't on the menu, some specialty mac and cheese meals. It's the Mac and Cheese Festival happening this weekend in Coeur d'Alene. We'll give you a sneak peek coming up.
Live stream KXLY Plus on the 4 News Now app.
Injured in a car, truck, or motorcycle wreck? Get real results. Get Russell and Hill.
My friend and I were stopped at a red light. Out of nowhere, boom. We were hit by a 17-year-old driver. I didn't know what was going to happen. Russell and Hill did me wonders. They approached me with such kindness and compassion. What they did for me was beyond my wildest dreams.
Russell and Hill will fight for you. Call 800-LAW-0842.
Clogged drains are a huge problem and can cost thousands. With Mainstream, you can prevent clogs before they happen.
There's no better time than now to call Mainstream and ask about our 83 or it's free drain clearing special. For just $83, we'll send a technician to your home to clear your drain. And if for some reason we can't get it, it's free. With over 20 years of experience, the expert technicians at Mainstream can restore the flow. Call Mainstream today or visit us at mainstreamhomeservices.com to take advantage of this limited time deal.
Planning a trip to 49 degrees north? Make Mistaqua Casino Hotel your home base for an unforgettable ski, stay, and play experience. Store your gear securely in our convenient ski lockers. And after a day on the slopes, relax in our indoor swimming pool, hot tub, or unwind in one of our comfortable, beautiful new hotel rooms. Mistaqua Casino Hotel is located just north of Spokane on Highway 395 near Chewelah. Visit Mistaqua.com for more details.
For the professional, it's not enough to possess knowledge. We seek to refine it, to wield its power, to redefine its boundaries. Knowledge is put to the test in every GMC Sierra. Get 0.9% APR on select Sierra 1500 models. That's over $4,200 in average finance savings.
See your local GMC dealer.
Alice's birthday is coming up. We're in this comfy room in Triple Play Hotel so we can make plans without her hearing.
So we need a huge cake, a giant salad, and a good-sized mariachi band. Hold on a second. Does it seem a little dark in here for 2 p.m.?
Sorry, guys. Where I'm from, they didn't do birthdays. It's very exciting.
Triple Play has fun attractions for everyone, including bowling, a ropes course, and many more, all attached to a cozy hotel.
4 News Now is brought to you by the Tin Roof.
Good morning. It is now 6:45. Here's a live look at our Wednesday.
We're seeing some of those fog and low clouds in the air. You can't really see it too much on that camera there, but something to look out for as you're hitting those roads.
Yeah. You know, something else missing in that shot?
Oh, do tell.
The lights at Cowley Park.
Oh,
They're off finally. So we're getting everything cleaned up this week. But it was a great run. We love all the wonderful comments. Now, you're commenting on your drive. You're going to add 5 to 10 minutes to your morning commute as you head out. Do some light fog, heavier amounts south of Sandpoint as you're coming into town. Also, if you're traveling to the Tri-Cities, make sure that you're aware from Ritzville all the way south, you could run into dense fog, some of the mist, and on those untreated roads could be some black ice. We just really want you to be safe. 24 in Deer Park, 28 into Fairchild. We got 30 into Liberty Lake. This morning, warmer than we've seen for a while. That's nice. 37 will be the high. That'll be the warmest temperature we've seen all week. Sun and clouds, plenty of sunshine this afternoon. Tonight, it's going to be relatively clear. Then we're going to get that low cloud deck and then patchy freezing fog again with overnight lows down to 28. And then the cold air really starts to come in. Radar and satellite, the jet stream and the moisture going up into BC. And then what's left then goes into the northern plains, Great Lakes, into New England. We are going to continue to have fair conditions, sky-wise, variable clouds, the sunshine this afternoon. Tomorrow morning could be clear and cold, variable clouds with then that potential for mountain snow showers, not only Thursday, but into Friday. It will be higher elevations. We're going to be protected from that and also the Arctic air that's going to be coming in. So we want to show you that. The next big thing coming, the cold weather into our region. Now, we're going to get colder than normal, but it's going to get desperate into areas of the northern plains with wind chills to 20 below zero. 37 for our high today, 40 into Coeur d'Alene. When we look at the planning forecast, you see that colder air coming in. 35 on Thursday, Friday 31. We begin to cool mid-20s over the weekend, but it's the overnight lows into the teens that will affect man and beast.
All right.
And people and beast. Yeah.
Everyone's going to be cold. All right. Thanks, Mark.
All right. Calling all foodies. Coeur d'Alene's annual Mac and Cheese Festival is back this weekend.
This will sure warm you up if you're out late here. Well, local chefs are getting ready to put their own spin on the classic childhood meal, and you get to vote on the best one. Allison Martinez is live in downtown Coeur d'Alene this morning for a sneak peek at the festival and all the amazing flavors and creations that come with it.
Yes, that's right. And we've got a really cool one here. We are here at Hula Pot. This is a newer business in downtown Coeur d'Alene, and I have Vince here to tell us all about it. Let's start with your creation here because I'm inhaling it and it smells delicious. We've got to talk about this first.
Yeah, so this is our take on mac and cheese, a little Hawaiian twist to it. It comes with like, my kids love mac and cheese, so we got that at the very base of it. And then we got a little pulled pork with a spicy barbecue sauce on it.
Delicious. I love how you have your family influence in this. It's so cool. Now, this is a Hawaiian barbecue restaurant, and it's really unique compared to a lot of the spots we've been to this morning. Can you tell us all about your business here?
Yeah, so we do Hawaiian plate lunches. I grew up in Hawaii, and then we also do a hot pot as well. That is a little Asian influence where you can cook your food on the table.
So cool. So it's really an experience here when you come here. And I've been looking at your menu, and there's some favorites here. Loco Moco's on there. What are some of the other favorites?
The other popular items we have is the chicken katsu and the barbecue chicken. And right now, since it's getting colder, it's the hot pot really taking off with our ribeye and the spicy broth, so everybody loves those.
Absolutely, and I know for a lot of us, we come down to Coeur d'Alene if we're out of town during the summer, but this is the time, especially to warm up with a little bit of ramen.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much for joining us this morning. We'll have more information on tickets for the Mac and Cheese Festival on our website, KXLY.com. Back to you guys in studio.
There's still tickets left online at their website if you want to get some.
Yep, it is now. 10 minutes before 7 o'clock. Your morning sprint's just ahead.
Thanks so much for starting your morning with us here on Good Morning Northwest. Happy Wednesday. We'll see you right after this break.
Live stream KXLY Plus on the 4 News Now app.
4 News Now is brought to you by Consign Furniture.
You ain't nothing but a hound dog.
Witness the rock and roll flair reminiscent of the king himself, Elvis Presley. Ladies and gentlemen, Moses Snow live at the Coeur d'Alene Casino Thursday, January 16th. Visit CDAcasino.com for tickets.
Winning is just the beginning.
A new year and a new adventure with the perfect Chevy to take you anywhere. With pure power unleashed and future-forward technology. Because every mile matters. And every path leads to new possibilities. Get 2.9% APR plus no monthly payments for 90 days on all 2025 Equinox models. See your hometown Chevy dealer today.
I'm really grateful to be a first-generation student from my family. The ENEAS scholarship was definitely a game changer.
I never knew how easy it was to start a scholarship. Whatever you can give every year. That's how I sold it to my family. We talked a lot, waiting for somebody else to do it. And so we finally decided, no, we're not going to wait. We're going to do it. Graduating from college, it was not even a dream. That's what Eastern has done. We have to continue that. We have to help this precious institution that changed so many lives.
Did you know that Washington's Working Families Tax Credit could put up to $1,200 back in your pocket? If you're part of a low to moderate income household, you could be eligible for a refund designed to help you cover essentials like groceries, gas, or bills. The best part? Applying is free and easy. Visit workingfamiliescredit.wa.gov to see if you qualify. Don't miss out. Apply now and make sure you get the refund you deserve. That's workingfamiliescredit.wa.gov.
Once again, it's time for Kerner Furniture's annual January clearance sale. Everything in the store is reduced for clearance, and there's never been a better time to buy. Kerner Furniture's January clearance sale. It's time.
If you remember this commercial, it might be time for some new furniture.
And with the Kerner clock ticking, it's the perfect time during our January clearance sale.
Time for a new Lazy Boy recliner at the lowest prices in town? We've got a few.
Find time to come into Kerner Furniture during our January clearance sale.
Clock's ticking.
You ain't nothing but a hound dog.
Witness the rock and roll flair reminiscent of the king himself, Elvis Presley. Ladies and gentlemen, Moses Snow live at the Coeur d'Alene Casino Thursday, January 16th. Visit CDAcasino.com for tickets.
Winning is just the beginning.
See breaking news in your area or have a story idea? Contact 4 News Now.
Welcome back. The time right now is 6:53, and it's time to get you ready to take on your Wednesday in the morning sprint.
Mark Peterson is tracking a foggy and cloudy, partial day. We might see some sun.
And Allison Martinez is live in downtown Coeur d'Alene for a sneak peek of this week's Mac and Cheese Festival.
But first, Hannah Joy in studio with updates on Southern California's wildfires.
Today, thousands of people are still under evacuation orders. It has also been reported that another person has died. Throughout the day, people in Southern California can expect more high winds. At this point, more than 12,000 homes and businesses are destroyed. And for one man, this is his first time seeing what's left of his home. Last week, when the evacuation orders came, Howard stayed. Now, Howard and his son are not sure if the community that they once knew will come back again.
You have people who have lost everything and are absolutely not going to be able to afford having to live somewhere else on a pension.
For updates on these conditions, tune in to Good Morning America.
We are following some breaking news this morning. The Israeli government expects an agreement on a ceasefire and hostage deal in Gaza as early as today. Sources say major progress has been made and a final deal could begin implementation by Sunday. Any deal with Hamas must be approved by Israel's security cabinet. Then the Israeli Supreme Court would hear petitions opposing the release of Palestinians due to be granted their freedom as part of this agreement. Of course, we'll continue to follow the latest as this story develops.
Heading outside, you're going to see some light fog in our first alert weather. We want you to anticipate that. Give yourself a little more time. Temperatures hovering around 30 degrees, a little cooler up into Deer Park at 24. We do have that fog in and around Spokane, north up towards areas on Highway 2. So again, allow more time. Our high today is going to be 37 degrees. Winds are going to be light, and we'll have sunshine for this afternoon. So grab the sunglasses as you head out this morning.
And despite the chilly temperatures in the forecast, there hasn't been much snow on the roads. That's giving road crews the opportunity to tackle projects they usually can't get to this time of year. We spoke with officials from the city of Spokane, Spokane County, and the Department of Transportation. They all say road crews are out filling potholes, doing line work, replacing road markings, and cleaning up the streets.
There's a scam you need to be on the lookout for. The Spokane County Sheriff's Office is warning about phone calls where the scammer is posing as law enforcement, asking people for money via prepaid credit cards or cryptocurrency. If you get one of these calls, hang up. Look up the correct number for the police department or the sheriff's office and call them directly, and never give out any personal or banking information over the phone.
In Spokane, $48 million in federal funding is coming to help create an American Aerospace Materials Manufacturing Center. Senator Maria Cantwell made that announcement yesterday. She says the facility will develop thermoplastic materials that'll replace metal in aircraft. The center is expected to repurpose a former manufacturing facility near the airport and provide workforce training with regional institutions to create new career pathways in our area.
Spokane will be a designated fan zone city during the 2026 FIFA World Cup. Spokane is one of 8 cities across Washington chosen by the host city of Seattle to help celebrate the 2026 FIFA World Cup. The city is just beginning to plan for this event, and officials say Spokane will also look for ways to stream the games at places like the Pavilion. Spokane is also in the running to become a proposed base camp for one of the teams in 2026. We'll find out a lot more about that coming up in the spring of next year.
The city of Spokane is looking at making changes to a dangerous intersection in the Emerson Garfield neighborhood. North Washington and West Buckeye Avenue has seen multiple crashes over the last few years. The city's considering blocking off the northbound lane going into the neighborhood or blocking both lanes with concrete planters.
If you're looking for weekend plans, look no further than Coeur d'Alene's Mac and Cheese Festival. It's happening this Saturday, and 19 different chefs will put their own spin on everyone's favorite comfort meal. I am here at Hula Pot Hawaiian Barbecue. They've got their spin on mac and cheese. This is a hot pot restaurant, and they've got their own flair, as do so many other businesses, on everyone's favorite cheesy, delicious meal. You can find more information on tickets on our website, kxly.com.
President Biden's expected to address the nation for the final time tonight from the Oval Office. During his speech, the president will tout what he says are his top achievements while in office.
And you can see President Biden's farewell address to the nation. That's tonight beginning at 5, followed by 4 News Now right after. And we'll be back with a final check of weather right after this break.
At 4 News Now, we believe you should expect more from local news. Our team is committed to a community conversation and bringing you information you need when and where you need it. Numerica believes in and supports that mission.
Welcome to the card for Zags fans who dream big. Get your exclusive Gonzaga debit card from Numerica today.
Lather, rinse, repeat. It never feels like enough. It's not your products, it's your water. Culligan water softeners prevent damaging hard water buildup, revitalizing your hair and skin. Upgrade your routine with Culligan.
You'll never get away with this.
You can make it all go away.
Seriously, you think I can pull a $130,000 Escalade out of my sack?
Maybe try a little Christmas magic or whatever.
It's a little late for that.
What you doing? There's a better way to score an Escalade. Play daily, only at Northern Quest.
All right. We are going to see in our middle of the week temperatures into the upper 30s. We have a little bit of light fog out there downtown. A little heavier fog to the north all the way up into parts of Idaho. Allow for some time. 37 degrees, some sunshine this afternoon. Things are looking pretty good. Going to be great. And then things are going to change over the weekend. Now, we're still going to see some sunshine over the next several days, but colder temperatures moving in with the influence of some Arctic air moving into the northern plains. We're going to get into the teens overnight and daytime highs over the weekend into the mid-20s. So get ready for a bit of a cool down.
Well, thanks so much for starting your day with us here on Good Morning Northwest.
We'll see you throughout the morning on Good Morning America. It starts now.